What's going on, Marsha? What up, Matt? Just want to take um, a little bit off my chest, and also ask you guys a few questions, just for the heck of it. Um, what's going on, NY Creeps? Yeah, it's been nice so far. You know, I wanted to kind of like check with you guys. What's up, Brett? And pretty much, what up, Dreamers? JS. Just a few questions, just to kind of like see if everybody, if we're all on the same page with the next changes on the channel. Um, so, Alex, nah, I missed whatever happened last night, man, because I was out with my girlfriend. We were at her cousin's birthday party, and so I probably missed it. If you wanna kind of like share with everybody what happened with Alex last night, I don't mind at all. Go right ahead. Um, but yeah, I'm doing this stream real quick, just for a few minutes, hopefully, to kind of like just ask, because you know my channel has gone through a lot of changes, and I've already explained that before. And everybody on YouTube um, tries to do their very best to find, their niche, find their niche, as some people would say. What up, Jen? Uh, oh, okay. I think I saw part of that stream about Alex, but not the whole thing. But yeah, um, and so I guess I just kind of like wanted to express that I'm a little, I guess you could say a little bit emotional, because you know everybody wants to do their own thing. Everybody wants to make a career out of YouTube and Twitch and all this other stuff. And for me, me wanting to do my own thing has been my mindset for a long time. Let's say like more and over a decade, that I've wanted to like work for myself. I've never believed in working for somebody else to make their dreams happen and to make them rich and wealthier. I've always considered, trying to find my own path, as should everybody else. Me, own boss. Um, Someone messed up. Catch. I wonder who. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is just kind of like a on the fly stream. Like if you want to give it a like, that's highly appreciated. But I mean, I'm just talking my mind, and I'm sharing my heart with you guys, because like I I was raised a certain way, and I was raised to respect everybody. I was raised to um, see the best in everybody. Um, and my honest, genuine, um, thought and opinion is that everybody does well for themselves. Like in general. I mean that in the most general sense. Like I like to see everybody doing good. I like to see everybody getting paper. I like to see everybody winning, succeeding, moving forward with whatever goal they have in their heart to do. And it's kind of like messed up when you're doing your thing and you're moving forward, and of course there's always like somebody or a certain select few people making it seem or making it feel like whatever you are doing and whatever you are succeeding in, or kind of like reaching your goal that you place for yourself, they make it seem like it's either like not worth pursuing, or uh, just many things that I'm not going to say right now exactly. But let me see if I go inside, because I know I got better signal inside. I just kind of wanted to get some fresh air while I did the stream. I think if I do the stream in here, it's a lot smoother. But anyways, uh, yeah. So I kind of been struggling with that for a few days already. But appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Matt. Um, by the way, if anybody's not already following Matt Jones through social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Matt, you can go ahead and plug yourself in, bro. Go right ahead. Well, see, that's the thing, dreamers. That's the thing. I kind of like do feel I found my flow and all that, and I'm confident in what I do and what I put out, and I enjoy it. I'm passionate about it. I love it. It's not just entertainment for me. It's also trying to do my part and trying to do my best to inform for those people who aren't informed, about all this topic about online predators and people who do catches and confrontations. I do what I can on my end and my part to, shed light on it. The same way that the catchers are doing, and pretty much shedding some light to it. That way, other people who don't know about it, not only see it, but also, pretty much can decide for themselves if it should be supported or not. Um, Alex was talking to him on the phone last night. They hung up after an hour. Then the predator called back and said, "I know you're trying to bust me from YouTube. Someone just tipped me off." Oh, okay. Wow. It's kind of messed up. But it can happen. It's things that can happen, Mr. Munchkin. Hey, once again, Mr. Munchkin, all I'm doing right now is just sharing my heart, Um, when you speak for so long but say nothing, I mean, it is what it is. Like, if you think me sharing my opinion and sharing my heart is saying nothing, then that's your opinion. I respect it. It is what it is. But anyways, what I was gonna ask you guys, and kind of like the main reason why I came on here, uh, yeah, that's true. You don't you don't like what he's saying. You don't have to be here. Exactly. Go somewhere else. And that's not me being disrespectful. I'm just saying, if you find it, find me saying what I'm saying not being interesting or whatever, all right, I respect that. I humbly respect that. And you can find other channels on YouTube to go to. It is what it is. But anyways, what I was gonna ask was, on yesterday's stream, uh, I kind of like wanted feedback from you guys and let me know how y'all liked it. Obviously, for the most part, and I told this to a couple people, for the most part, it was like on the fly, and you know, I had material that I worked with, obviously, and there was some structure to it. But that's why I was asking on Instagram if y'all wanted for me to do like a stream about it or like a recorded version, because obviously I'm really good at editing and I enjoy editing. So I kind of wanted to put something a little like more polished and better for you guys. But it was a good stream nonetheless. It was kind of like what's to come, and not to say that every stream's gonna be that way. Most of them are gonna be, like I said, kind of like sharing the catches and like best moments of the catch, and comparing each predator catcher like side by side, the amount of catches they had, the amount of confrontations, uh, you know, any information that pretty much helps people understand if catching predators or confronting predators is even you know worth watching or worth supporting. Um, let's see. How did the stream get this? Yeah. Okay. See. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to like check out what happened exactly last night, because, like I said, I only saw part of it. I didn't see the whole thing. So that's kind of like messed up. And that's another thing, guys. Like, let me say this: the amount of supporters that all these guys have, Alex, Rami, Heck, even Pop Squad. All of them have a large amount of like support, but for some reason, all it takes is like one or two trolls on their channels to like want them to blow their cover for whatever reason. I'm like, why would you want to help a predator? Like, what's in it for the person like giving out the information to the predator? You know, like, it makes me think like, yo, are they paying you to like be a troll and like give out the information and like leak it to the predator? Like, what does a troll or an enemy of the channel or the community like have to do with like pretty much, you know, giving the channel away, pretty much, giving the catcher like away? I think it's like really messed up. uh Big Matt says someone emailed the dude and told him, I don't know, Alex might have accidentally showed it or someone knew. Yeah, but I mean, we all know that there's people out there who do it intentionally too. You know, there's people out there who just love, blowing covers and mess with the catch. It's retarded. I mean, pardon my French, but it is literally retarded for anyone to like even decide to do that. EDQ Marshmallow says, "Don't let anyone get you down with what you're doing. If you knew what you love, that's what's going to make you happy and your happiness." Yeah, I appreciate that, and I agree. I'm not gonna let what people say like stop me from what I'm doing. Like, but there's gonna be times where I kind of have to like share my heart with you guys because there's gotta be an outlet for me to kind of like let it out and breathe and just like move forward. Yeah, man. Um, I would never tip a bread. I mean, I would hope nobody would ever tip a bread, but there have been instances where it's happened, and it's like, you know, who is it? Like a predator helping another predator? Is it someone who just really likes, I mean, dislikes the channel to the point where they're like, oh, let me screw this catch over or whatever? Like, I'll never understand. Yeah. Uh, Marsha says, I honestly think that it's someone they have caught before turned into the channel. And when they tell the name or show the photo, they run and tell. Yeah, I think you're right, probably. Live should be just when going to confront or that will happen. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. Big Matt says we got his address and picture plus all the chat logs. So if the cops actually care, they'll still use that, but probably not. Let me tell you guys this. Listen. All right. So there's a lot of speculation or whatever, but I won't say it's true. All right. Whether it be the NSA, the cops, other agencies, like I'm one of those people who believe, and to a certain degree, that they know, like these people, they can easily find and match IP addresses like that, even when you're using VPNs and stuff like that. So the fact that they're gonna do the search and kind of like try to go see who it was, it's like they're almost like toying with us because once again they could very easily, like in a snap of a finger, blink of an eye, like know who it is, but they just choose either not to do something about it or to take their sweet time with it, and that's like really messed up. um People should appreciate what we do live. That's what I'm saying. NY Creeps, that's what I'm saying. I will never understand anybody. Like, no matter how bad you hate the movement and hate what's being done, like, there is not only good intentions behind it, but there's overall, like, good results that come from it. Maybe not jail time, maybe not, offenders list, but the fact that people around that person now know, like, what that person is already a big leap in the right direction, you know? Mom's Freeman. Stop focusing too much on these buffoons. You're better than all of them together. Trolls ruin channels by getting to people just giving them. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna let it get to me. It's just, you know, I don't know, man. Like, was great factor that came from these channels that drew the trolls and out of control. Yeah. Maybe if Alex didn't stream phone calls for hours on end for donations and play so much, he would have made to catch on Tuesday. He's doing it for the kids though, not for. Hmm. Let's get something straight, guys, because I've seen a few comments in the past few days that oh, like you support like the. Listen, I support, and you could go ahead and record, stream this, share it. I don't care what you do with it because I've already been clear enough before, and I could be clear again, and I'll always be transparent and honest and clear. And Alex knows this, Rami knows this, Polo knows this. All these guys know this because they've talked to me and they know what my mindset is and how I think. I support the catches. I support the confrontations. I support the fact that these guys are out there putting themselves on the line, all right, not really having a job based off of it. They might get some financial support here and there, yeah, but it's not an actual job. They treat it like a job, but they don't get paid for it like a job. I support the fact that they're out there in the place of actual real kids, okay, and doing these confrontations instead of actually allowing and letting another kid be in their place and actually getting caught and in the web of all these predators. So I do not support the clownness behind it. I don't support, like the wearing of the wigs, doing accents. I don't support that part. What I do support is the fact that they're out there doing what, us in our chairs in our house, um, you know, either don't have the time to do or don't have the guts to do or just don't care enough about it to do something about it. Meanwhile, these guys are actually out there attempting to do something about it. That's what I support. That's what I always support, regardless of whatever anybody says. Because you know what? Once again, the cops, yeah, they do their part, and I respect the cops and all that, you know. And I have a family member that's a cop, so once again, I respect cops, and but it's not the same doing something about it because it's your job and it's your responsibility to do something about it and go under, what I'm saying, the umbrella of other people who's above you and fall there. You can't, when you're a cop, you can't just say on your free time, let me go catch some more predators. Us as regular citizens or whatever, like we are able to do that. And that's the beauty of it. And I've always said that and I always say it. Let's see. I think I missed a few comments here. Hey, what up? What up, Alex? He said mod you. I can't do it from here, but I'll do it once I get out. Cause I'm doing this on my phone, and I'm kind of like limited on what I can do on the phone. But let me see. Hold on. I'm having a little trouble. All right, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can actually post something here, but if I can't, y'all excuse me. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna try to do something on this side because it's like weird. It's not the same as on the computer. Mm. Okay, so I put the link up on the stream for Alex to like click on, and so I could add him on this side, I guess. Hey, just in case I don't see your comments, guys. Uh, thank you for stopping by. This is just a quick stream on feedback from yesterday's stream, and among other things. Because I do have something set up for later today, but I just want to get this out the way uh, before hopefully get to that other stream. I can't tell if Alex got that comment or not, but anyways, in the meantime, let me just say this: uh, I'm gonna be on this channel, and I'm gonna keep doing different things on the channel because I've always said it, and I always say it. I don't want this content to be the extreme main content. It's gonna be obviously a big part of the channel, but I do feel the need to kind of like continue doing different things. That way, I don't get so worked up about drama that happens now and then in the community. Let's put this up here. But yeah, um, just for a show of thumbs up in the chat area or on the stream. How many of you guys were able to see yesterday's stream, and how many of you honestly enjoyed it? Um, I will always respect and receive constructive criticism. I'm someone who always wants to give their very best at what they do. And if that means fixing some areas here and there, then obviously I'm always up for fixing how I do things on videos or streams and all that stuff. And give me one second, guys. But yeah, so yesterday's stream was, like I said at the beginning of this stream, pretty much kind of like a behind the scenes of what's to come on the channel. Yeah, bro, you're gonna want to see it. It was pretty good. Like I mentioned earlier, though, it was like mostly on the fly, and I was going for that like sports center like type vibe. Just kind of like doing a quick run through of like how the channel got to where it's at now. And let me just say this: um, I've always been someone who struggled a lot in my childhood, and it was with my mother over protecting me and not allowing me to kind of like do things on my own and kind of like be more independent and do things for myself, all that stuff. So, uh, but I guess you can't do. That's funny, bro. So for me, it's like it takes a lot for me to kind of like put myself out there, and not because I'm not confident. I'm extremely confident, but the problem is that sometimes when you're given a rope and you're giving like a lifeline, it'd be dumb not to take it. You know what I mean? So other people might find that as like an excuse to say, "Oh, you know, you got here to where you're at, but if it wasn't for this and that or for so and so, you know, that might be slightly true. That might be a little bit true. But if anybody and everybody were given a lifeline and a little bit of help, I guarantee you 100% that anybody and everybody would take that hand, that helping hand, to move forward. All right. Let me just say that. Let me get that out the way because it's been bothering me and I got to get it out the way. If anybody on here says, "Oh, if I were given a lifeline or a helping hand, I would refuse it and just struggle on my own." Nah, bro, you lying, and I do not agree with that thought because anybody and everybody needs help every now and then, and I've had to learn that the hard way because for most of my life, I have struggled doing things on my own and making things work for me. And so the little times that help is offered to me, you better believe I'm gonna take the help. If it's gonna help me, if it's gonna help my family, if it's gonna help like my relationship, my finances, of course I'm gonna take that help. Like I'm sorry, but if you think the opposite, that keep struggling and keep fighting, by your lonesome and keep, climbing up the hill with like one hand, Like I just don't agree with that. Um, but yeah, that's been bothering me, and I had to get it out the way. Uh, anyways, guys, let's leave the drama for some other area. I really dislike the drama, and there's no need for it. You know what I'm saying? If everybody in this YouTube community for like the predator catchers and all that focused on, okay, let's focus on the catchers themselves. Let's focus on um, staying up to date with these predator catchers and asking, okay, so and so, remember that catch from last week? Where are we at with that? Like, what's the next step with that? Is he going to be prosecuted? Is he going to be on the sex offenders list? What's the next step? Let's focus on that, guys. Like, please, please, please leave the drama out the door when you enter these different channels. Leave the he said, she said factor out of it. Yo, let's just focus on what really matters on these channels, okay? And I understand. I understand that, Alex and other catchers, like sometimes or most of the time, half the time, whatever you want to call it, have a little fun with it. I understand that. And like I said earlier, I don't agree with that factor in particular. But once again, I do agree with them actually being out there and trying to do something about it. You know what I mean? But let's leave the drama out the door when we're watching these catches, when we're watching, Alex do his thing, or Rami, or Pop Squad, or, PP Ohio, PP Mass, PP Central Florida, anybody and everybody who's out there doing this, let's just check up with them. Let's check up with them. Like, hey, like the catch from yesterday. What's up with that? Where are things at with that? You know. Captures the lines. When I say lifeline, I'm talking about if people in general, like, I'm gonna put this as an example, okay? If you're going to the groceries, all right, and you have one arm amputated, so you have one arm that's working, and you don't have any other arm, all right. You're in the grocery store, and you're trying to get something, but you need two hands to put it in the cart. And another person in the grocery store says, "Hey, let me help you out. What do you need? Do you need that? I'll get it for you because I see that you only have one arm, and you need two arms to get this or whatever." And they place it in the cart. That's what I mean by lifeline or helping hand. All right. Yeah, John. Definitely no drama zone. It's very true. Yeah. Killer Pred, I completely 100% agree with that. Once again, I'm going to repeat myself. I'm going to repeat myself if I wasn't clear enough. Whether it be right now, if you're watching this, or afterwards, or whatever, please take this video and stream as a precautionary video to let you guys know, whether it be now, today, after this stream, tomorrow, next week. If you're a viewer of any of these channels dealing with catching predators and all that stuff, please, please, please focus on the catches, focus on providing more exposure for the channel doing the catches, and ask questions like, hey, how can I report that person that you were confronting? How can I call and like say, hey, talk to the police or the the mayor's office or the DA's office and say, hey, I watched this catch online. The person's name is so and so. I'd like to see him behind bars or whatever. Yeah, Rami, I'm good, bro. You'd have to rewind the video to kind of like understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm good, bro. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that, man. It's not that I'm just sharing my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a little bit, tiny bit emotional today. But at the same time, I'm trying to like raise awareness and say, let's stop with picking and choosing comments and videos to like nitpick at and say, oh, Alex did this wrong, Rami did this wrong, Polo did this wrong, PPO High did this wrong, or whatever. Let's just focus on actually giving exposure to the channels. Let's focus on keeping up with the catchers themselves, asking the catchers like, hey, is there any progress in the catch from last week or yesterday? What's up with that? Like, how are things going with that? I think one of the few people who does that on a constant and frequent basis, like on a daily basis, is probably CC Unit. He and even Alex. Alex has been kind of like posting, like updates on the catches, and even Rami. They're all doing their part, but for the most part, it's been like CC Unit, who's like constantly like updating everybody on catch number whatever, catch number so and so. But yeah, I just I'm not gonna give room or any attention to anybody who wants to bring drama onto the streams. Like if you bring anything but drama on the streams, whether it be mine or I'm gonna completely ignore you. And that's not me being disrespectful. That's me kind of like letting you know I don't have time for that. The predator catchers and poachers don't have time for that. Like, let's focus on getting these predators caught, exposed. If I can help in any way, kind of like share information on that person that was confronted and be like, hey, something got to be done about this. If everybody did that and stopped looking at the negative things, like the whole like, oh, doing accents, wearing wigs, whatever, things will be a lot smoother and going a lot better for all these channels. Not only for the channels, but just in general for the community. The Real Wise Guy, what's up, man? Hey, thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate that. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. Tony Angel, it's difficult to decide this dude. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. When did I get monetized? I officially got monetized, I believe, this past Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, but anyways, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm not gonna entertain any comments to do with, oh, so JDQ, what do you think about this? That this person, so and so, Alex or Rami or Polo or whatever, what do you think about how they did this? I don't have time for that, man. Like, I really don't. I really don't have time. Like, the only thing I have time for is, supporting what these guys attempt to do, whether it be through the confrontations or whatever, and the fact that they're out there doing this instead of you or me. Okay, let's get that very straight. Like, let's not forget, they are taking out of their personal time to be doing this. So, are you doing it? Are you going out there and making these confrontations? Are you going out there putting your life on the line doing these confrontations? If you're not, then shut up. Like, and once again, pardon my French, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody, but if that's not the case, you're not out there doing this. Don't try to nitpick at stuff that don't even come into the matter. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro, it is. That's what I'm saying though, man. And that's why, Mr. Munchin or whatever, that's exactly why I don't nitpick and talk trash about the other channels. That's why I don't nitpick and say comments that is like pretty much attacking the catcher or the channel. That's why I can talk. That's exactly why I can talk. But anyways, thank you, NY Creeps. Appreciate that, bro. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking about that because I'm getting a little heated, and I don't want to, you know, go that route. But anyways, real quick in the comment area, with the upcoming recorded videos I'm gonna do, kind of like doing it a little bit like ESPN style. Um, would you guys prefer me to do like uh, multiple things on each one of those episodes, or if I do like an episode on like highlight reels, keep it just at highlight reels that episode, or if I do it mixed, would you like to see one of each thing, like an interview slash highlight reel of a personal, like a specific catcher, um, and anything else that has to do with the pretty much comparing the predator catchers themselves, and you know, just let me know in the comment area. I need some feedback because I'm very indecisive sometimes when it comes to how I put my content out there. But I really do want the feedback from you guys because it's for you guys I'm doing these videos, and I want to make sure that you guys like it. So, do video of the week type it. Okay, definitely do that. But see, and why? If I do that, it's gonna be up for like speculation. They're gonna be like, man, that wasn't the catch of the week. So and so had the catch of the week, and then it's gonna start some drama. ah, ah, Mr. Munchkin, I would focus more on the catch itself, how well it was executed. The confrontation, of course. Did anything come of it? Did the guy get something done to him by law enforcement or the law, etc. I wouldn't focus on the predator itself. Best catch of the month. Yeah, okay. The interviews have all been good. I appreciate that. And there's supposed to be an interview today later on, hopefully around like 5-ish. Um, so that's going to be good. That's going to be of a former predator victim. And I'm going to let her do a lot of talking about her story. She has a very long story, but very interesting. And I think it'll help the community kind of like remember why it's important to have these different channels out there. To have people vote. That's actually not a bad idea. Big man, hey, that's a really good idea. Have people vote, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I'll do some voting and some surveys for catch of the week. Yeah. Uh, yeah, man. Listen, and you know what's messed up? The real wise guy is, like I tell everybody, I love everybody. Like I don't hate anybody. Um, hey, Becca, good to have you on here. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I don't hate anybody, and yet I've been getting so much hate for no reason, bro. Like it's crazy. It just boggles my mind. Like all I'm doing is just like speaking my opinion. I'm speaking my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing any hating on anybody, and yet I'm getting hated on. It's crazy. I'll never understand, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some voting and some polls and see who people vote on and stuff like that. Like, did he? Right, that's too funny to not put up on the jumbo screen or whatever. Focus on the catcher. Like, did he bathe? Did he brush his teeth this morning? Oh man, we'll give him ideas. I'm gonna make you hate me. Nah, bro, I can't hate anybody. I really can't. You can try. Like, you can annoy me. That's one thing. Annoying me is one thing, but having me hate you, I will never hate anybody. Um, Let me just, the wise guys always got something wise to say, and I appreciate that, man. Yeah, yeah, man, it's crazy. It's It just blows my mind away. Now, I think I told my girlfriend or someone from the family, I told them, like, hey, man, I kind of got like a little drop of taste of what Jesus went through while he was out here on earth healing people. Like Jesus over here like walking around healing everybody. Like, oh, you paraplegic, I got you. Boom, healed. You can't talk or whatever. Boom, you're healed. And then they murdered this man. They crucified him. Oh my goodness. No. Look. I'm even gonna share. Look, now, if I were not objective, would I not allow this comment on the big screen here? Mr. Munchkin says he's open to constructive criticism, from my understanding. Just because I think Alex messes around and loses catches doesn't mean I'm a troll. Don't be a sheep. All right, exactly. Now, if I were someone who was not open to open criticism or allowing people to say what's on their mind and whatever, I would not have put that on big screen. But that's not who I am. I let everybody speak their mind, share their opinion, share their heart. Whatever they got to say, I always allow it on here. I don't hide anything. I think Cam Robinson sent me a picture to IG yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, you remember this comment that you made about Alex?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." And guess what? I left it up there because like, either you live and you learn, and you get to know the person, and but that's when I first found out about Alex. And, I said, oh, his stuff makes me cringe. And sometimes it still does. And he knows that. He's very aware that some of his content still makes me cringe. And that's not going to change. What's done is done. But do I support him going out there and doing what he does? Yeah. Um, who's hating on? Man, Becca, everybody hating on me. Nah, not everybody. Just a few people, yo. It's just weird. That's all. Um, Hate should motivate. Yeah, Applebee. I got to check out a little bit of it. Not as much as I would like to, because listen, when you get up at 2:25 in the morning to go in for work at 3:30 or 4 in the morning, get out at 12:30, get out and want to eat something, take a nap, or work, continuously on your own content, it's kind of hard to like make time. But trust me, brother, I am trying to make time and look through that information, because I know it is only going to help me with my content. I do want to be obviously aware of the information. I want to be knowledgeable of the laws and all that good stuff. So definitely I'll be doing my very best to checking it out, you know. But I do appreciate and thank you for adding me to the Discord. That means a lot to me, because I know it's like a lot of information out there. Um, it just helps. So I appreciate that. Um, JQ Price, well, pretty good if you ask me. Uh, Hold on, I got a comment here. Are these new hunter are now building up the case the right way and doing background check before they catch it? Yeah, that's what we try to like ask and like inform everybody else on. Like, are these catchers doing that? Or are they not? What are they doing wrong? What are they doing right legally? All that stuff. We talk about it and we try to get down to business and see if they are, in fact, um, you know, doing what they're supposed to do the right way. Who's all right, NY keeps on. Hopefully I can see it. If not, don't worry about it. I got a hopeful interview later on today, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, yeah. Of course, Applebee. Of course, man. Like, that's what people don't understand. Like, I'm all for being informed and knowing how to, you know, critique correctly on these catches and in these catches themselves. Like, I don't want to just give my opinion. That's it. I'd like to have information for me to base my opinion on. And say, okay, well, according to the law, he did this correctly, and it is what it is because he did it by the law or by the book or whatever. Some people just think I just like giving my opinion and that's it. I do care about doing things lawfully and legally, and that's what I'll always support and applaud. Now there's times where, you know, for whatever reason, maybe they didn't do it legally or correctly. Things happen, and nobody's perfect, and not every catch is perfect. Not every confrontation is perfect, but once again, the fact that they're out there doing this, instead of you and me, should speak volumes. Uh, I should be there, buddy. Gotta go. Okay, no problem, bro. But to know the processing they go through from beginning to end. Yeah, I agree with that, Marsha. Ah, Third born, just follow NY Creeps. It'll give you like notification on exactly what time he's gonna be doing that live, or exactly when he starts the live. It'll like go to it directly. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Let's get this to 1,000 likes and JDQ will go topless. Yes, if that happens, I will do that. But since I'm so confident it's not going to happen, go ahead, give me your best shot. Go ahead and try. Uh, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna stop talking uh, and speaking my mind and heart here. Anyways, y'all have a blessed day, and I will let y'all know through Instagram if that interview is going through later on today. If not, then definitely tomorrow. Just keep an eye out for it. Hit the bell in the notification area on the next to the subscribe button to just kind of like make sure that you won't miss it. Because you're not going to want to miss that. It's a really, really sad story, but it needs to be heard. And before I go, I just want to say this. Nobody has the best perspective on this except for the victims themselves. You and I can give our opinion all day, every day. But if you aren't or weren't a victim of online child predators or just molestation altogether, then your opinion and my opinion will go way below that. Like it won't count as much as someone who went through the actual, attack. So if it's uh, I'm gonna go and share this because yeah, don't worry about it. The real wise guy. No problem, bro. Um, I want to see top off. Try to let us know. Yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know. Just like I said, hit the notification bell. And as soon as I go on the stream with the person who's gonna talk, then you'll guys know. So, anyways, y'all have a blessed day. I love every single one of you, even the haters that are watching this right now or afterwards. I love you as well. Um, Nothing but the best for all you guys, and I will see you either later on today or tomorrow. All right, peace out, guys.